So this is Kinnan's Song. We've played this once on the marathon, and the idea is we are going to win with Song of Creation. So we're going to have this, which draws 2 cards whenever we cast a spell, and then we've got a bunch of 0 mana spells like Ornithopter, Mox Amber, Stonecoil Serpent, and Astral Cornucopia. We also have additional mana that we can generate via the Amber, Springleaf Drums. So Springleaf Drums can sometimes be mana neutral, and Kinnan can increase the amount of mana that we get from Drum and from Amber. So we use that, go through our whole deck, cast Oracle. On top of that, we've got some Emeries to get back Ambers that are in our graveyard, or maybe anything else that was killed. We've got Witching Wells to scry, and if we have enough mana later, we can draw some cards with it. We have a Wishclaw Talisman to go find whatever we need. The Deadly Disputes not only dig through cards, but they generate a treasure token, which nets back one of the mana paid into this, and then sometimes if you've got Kinnan in play, the treasure becomes mana neutral. We also have 1 reality chip and a bounce spell, because, you know, if our opponent just plays like Archon of Emeria or something, we do need a way to actually beat that. Very colorful mana base here, lots of mana confluences and Spires of Industry with a little bit of Boseiju and Otawara action. And we've got to be able to fix for 4 different colors, sans white. Sideboard, we have some Graveyard Hate, we've got Rending Volleys and Torches to damage opposing creatures. We've got Malevolent Hermit for the counterspell matchups, since obviously we need to resolve Song of Creation. Although how useful that actually is, now that Get Lost has been printed, I don't know. Song of Creation becomes basically unwinnable in the blue-white control matchup. Destiny Spinner, same reason, make our stuff uncounterable. Leyline of Sanctity, not really sure what this is for. I presume Thoughtseize, because if our opponent just Thoughtseizes the song out of our hand, then we're dead. And Antiquities War as an alt-win condition, since we are playing a bunch of these 0 mana artifacts, so we can use Antiquities War to turn a bunch of them into 5/5s and potentially just overrun our opponent. And that is Kinnan's Song. Round 1, we're on the draw. Well, we do have a Song of Creation in our hand, and we have the lands to play it, so I'm gonna keep. Razor Verge, Thicket. Well, we're finally playing Amalia, so we could just be dead on turn 3. All right, Bark Channel. Let's play Amber. I guess I shouldn't have played Amber, right? They don't play Thalia or anything that makes that relevant. I was thinking I want this in play because of Spire of Industry, but I didn't actually need to play that. Well, turn 2 Amalia. So are we dead? Collected Company is on top. Ornithopter doesn't even work, right? Because it just blows the field up anyway. So we'll play Clearwater, and then I guess we just pass. Shocking In, Godless Shrine. Prosperous Innkeeper. Gain life, trigger Amalia. Chord of Calling is on top. So if we're not dead now, we're dead next turn. I don't have the mana to use Otawara. They binned it. So that tells me they just have it now, right? Because otherwise there's no reason to play Chord. All right, Voice of Resurgence? Why would they bin Chord? Unless they just have one already anyway. They're main decking Voice. Okay, Emery. See, that's just not helpful, right? Like, if we play Emery, I guess it turns on Mox Amber, and then we can... All right, let me think about this. So we've got Mana Confluence. The problem is we're going to be out of spells, right? So I have to play Ornithopter. I guess it allows me to have Otawara up, right? So let's say I go Emery, right? And then I need to have Ornithopter in play. All right, so Ornithopter, Emery, trigger. Wow, milled that over, right? So I could technically play Song right now, but then I'd be out of spells. So I actually just need to pass with Otawara mana up in case Amalia kills us, and then try to go off next turn. Actually, I need to stop auto-yielding to this, right? Attacks. All right, blocking here and here. So that's 7. We go to 6, and then this costs us 1 life. And if we try to Otawara this, that costs us 3 life. So we can technically survive that. All right. They have Coco, right? Coco. Why in the world would they get rid of Chord? So they have double life gain. So I'm probably going to be in a position where I have to... I'm probably going to have to Otawara this anyway. Skyclave, Apparition, and Wild Growth. All right, so there's the chain reaction. So I should just get rid of it now so they don't chain react. What are they targeting with Skyclave? They're targeting Mox Amber. So I go Bounce, Amalia, untap, play a land, play Song, play Mox Amber, hope to get there. Yeah, so we have to do it now. So Otawara, Bounce, Amalia. And I would like to pay the 3 life. And then we can allow everything else to resolve. So Amalia back to your hand. Then they just gain 4. We kill Innkeeper. This bumps off each other, and we're at 7. All right. Another 0 drop's an excellent draw. All right. Fire, Song of Creation, blue, green, red, colorless, Mox Amber, trigger. Ooh, we can almost play Kinnan, cast Ornithopter, trigger, cast Ornithopter, trigger. I can fetch... No, there's no Amber in the graveyard, right? Yeah. So The only thing I can play right now is Springleaf Drum. Yeah, all right, so tap, Springleaf Drum. I guess that's not true. I could play a 0-drop from my graveyard with Emery, but let's just play the drum for right now. All right, there's another Mox Amber. So tap this for blue. No, for green. Tap this for green. Then play an Amber. Trigger. And then keep this one. Tap for blue. Play Kinnan. Trigger. Then let's fetch the Amber out of our graveyard. Cast it. Trigger. Keep the new one. All right, Stone Coil for 0. Trigger. Stone Coil for 0. Trigger. Cornucopia for 0. I have 2 more land drops this turn, right? So tap for mana. Oh, I need black for the disputes, right? So play... What am I missing right now? Let's play a Confluence. Tap this for black and this for blue. Play Deadly Dispute, eating something. Doesn't matter. Cornucopia. Draw some cards. We get a treasure token out of that. Then we can tap this for double black. Deadly Dispute, eating this Ornithopter that's tapped. Triggers. Play a new Amber. Triggers. Keep the new Amber. Play Serpent for 0. Triggers. We have 13 cards left. Play Springleaf Drum. Black. Deadly Dispute. All right. So Cornucopia is 5 cards left. Then Thoracle is 3 cards left, and we've got the Devotion to pay for it. Okay, so play this for 0. And then double blue, Thoracle. Trigger. Babamf. How does it feel, Amalia deck? All right, so we just need all the removal spells, right? Just make sure Amalia doesn't kill us. And what do we not want? The Witching Wells are kind of meh. Reality Chip is a maybe. Yeah, let's cut that, and let's cut a Stone Coil. Well, we got our combo piece, and we've got Rending Volley. So, I mean, this seems decent. Blooming Marsh plays Goose. I'm probably going to want to volley something, or I might want to volley something. So let's just play Confluence and pass. And if they don't play anything I want to volley, then I'll just play Kinnan next turn. Razor Verge, Lunark. Thought sees us. All right, let's just kill this. I assume they'll just take Song, though. But whether we're taking the life gain effect or Amalia herself, like, we have to get one of them off the board. So, yeah, take Song of Creation. All right, Boseiju, Kinnan, over to them. There's Archon of Emeria, so we can't win until we get that off the board. Thankfully, we're not really under any pressure. All right, I would like the Stone Coil Serpent to be bigger before I do anything with that. So let's just, I think, play an Emery here. So let's play Takenuma, and then let's... Oh, this enters tap because of this thing. Wonderful. So next turn I can play Emery? Yeah, all right, let's just pass. There's maybe an argument to playing the Stone Coil Serpent, but I don't think so. All right, we are attacked by the Archon. You can never attack into them because Coco and Cord exist. There's Amalia. Oh, man. I would love to play that right now, but I just kind of have to get things going here. So play Emery. Milled over Amber, at least. Am I attacking with Kinnan? No, I'm going to block Amalia if they attack with it. Gilded Goose. Just attacks with Archon. All right. Is it worth it to take turns off in order to... Ooh, torch the tower? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can actually cord right now on my own turn. All right, Emery targeting Springleaf Drum, I guess. Cast Springleaf Drum and pass over to them. Makes a food. Sure. I was considering, like, should I just torch it now? But I can't, because if I do and then they just untap and play, like, Coco and hit Wild Growth plus Life Gain guy, then we're dead. There's Wild Growth. All right, well, at least they can't play another spell now. They can cord for the Life Gain. So I guess I let them hit me with this and then on end step torch it. Yeah, so red, torch with Bargain, shoot this, eat my Springleaf Drum. They're cracking a food, okay. Revealed Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, okay, so now they go infinite, right? Well, not infinite, but you know. So then our Emery and our Kinnan will die and they'll be left with a 20 power Amalia. And then we'll have to play chump blockers. I guess Stone Coil can actually just block this thing forever, right? So presumably they're just going to explore and bin as much stuff as possible until they find Return to the Ranks or something. So yeah, so they just get left with Return to the Ranks, and then they'll have 3, 4, X equals... No, they'll have another land to play, so X is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, X will be 3, which will allow them to get back Skyclave to get rid of the Stone Coil. So that's not even an answer to Amalia. So I have to draw a Song and then storm into the win pretty much this turn. Double Stone Coil Serpent. All right, so they get back Skyclave, eat one of the Stone Coils, or what else do they have? And they get back Archon probably, and then I have to deal with the Archon again. So I guess this turn's just play 2 Stone Coil Serpents? I guess, yeah, I guess that's what I do. It doesn't even matter how big they are, right? because one's just on blocking duty for the rest of the game. All right, X is 1, X is 1. I guess I play Thoracle right now. Just try to find something. Put a card on top of your library. How useful is Blink of an Eye? It's okay. All right, put Blink of an Eye on top. Over to them. I guess I could have had a Springleaf Drum in play as well. Okay, block. Innkeeper. Oh, they have Chord. Oh, no, return to the ranks. All right, they're bringing back Haywire Might, which also can't target our Stone Coils. Sure. I can target Springleaf, I guess. So I'll just pass here. They're not going to actually spend the Haywire Might on the Springleaf Drum, though, right? Like, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, we just pass back to them. I don't want to bounce Amalia because then they can replay it and chain again and blow everything up. Thoughtseize. All right, well, now what? There's nothing good to bounce is the problem. I could bounce my Thoracle, and then if they want to Thoughtseize that, that's fine. All right, cast with Kicker, bounce my own Thoracle. All right, we got Thoracle and Emery in our hand. What do you want? I would assume Emery. Yep, takes Emery. Brings back the Phantom, triggers the life gain, triggers the Amalia, reveals a land, plays a Goose, triggers the life gain, triggers Amalia, reveals Innkeeper, which they bin. I guess I should have played one of these on at least 2. All right, yeah, sure. That hits us. Drew Torch the Tower. So this thing has flying, so I'm kind of forced to kill this, right? All right, Drum. Guess we replay the Oracle. Trigger. Definitely don't want either of those, so no. And we'll just pass back to them, I guess. Another Luminous Phantom, so I may as well torch this in response. All right, Amalia trigger. Wild Growth Walker. Bin it. Plays a Goose. So this flyer will eventually kill us if we don't deal with it. Drew a Beseiju. Well, back to them, I guess. We've got 4 turns to find an answer to this thing. I probably need to Beseiju the Haywire Might so that we can land Song of Creation at some point, although these mana confluences are basically non-viable anymore, so I'm kind of down 2 lands because I can't take too much more damage. Chording. Chord for 2, sure. Finds Dina. Well, we're dead now, right? Uh-huh. They can actually just straight up kill us with Dina, right? So one correction I gotta make is Stone Coil back in, Cornucopia out. But other than that, I don't really feel like I want the Witching Wells. The Tormod's Crypt is, like, okay. But I think it's better to just try to fight what's on their board rather than worry about what's in their graveyard later. I don't think I'm going to have enough mana for the Reality Shift to even matter, so let's just run this back. All right, game 3, we're on the play. This hand is no good at all. It doesn't do anything. Mull this. This hand is also not good. It is 1 land and continues to not do anything. Mull. Oh, boy. All right, well, let's keep this and put back one of the songs and one of the Ornithopters, I guess. Spire, Ornithopter, go. All right, well, we're not doing anything unless we just draw lands back to back. Turn 1, Haywire Might. All right, we can never actually win the game now. Springleaf Drum, and we can't do anything, go. If I were them, yeah, just pop the drum right now. Amber. All right, well, that is irrelevant. I mean, okay, I should play it now because they have Archon in their deck, so. Like, if we just draw an Emery right after this, and I didn't play it, and they played an Archon, then, you know, egg on our face. Amalia. All right, can we draw a land? There's a land. Play this. Cast the Wishclaw. They shocked in a 4th land, which either means Coco or Chord, probably. Yeah, Coco. Archon plus Lunarch Veteran. All right, we're dead. We have to find an answer to Archon, plus we have to find a way to get Song of Creation online. Drew Thoracle. So what do? I tutor for some kind of removal spell that can kill this, and then they just have the Wishclaw, and then I just have to hope. Hope for what? Like, I'm drawing another land, and then what? I play Song, and then what? And they still have the Wishclaw. All right, activate Wishclaw. I just go grab Rending Volley, and then pass? Yeah, all right. Over to them. All right, block, Lunarch Veteran. All right, Rending Volley this Archon on the end step. That was successful, and now what? I guess I play Oracle because I need to block, so blue, Oracle. All right, I don't want either of that. And so now they can just Wishclaw for Wild Growth and kill us, right? Mm-hmm. Show me Wild Growth. Yeah. All right. On the play for round 2. This hand is... It has Deadly Dispute to find stuff, but it's not great. I'll keep it. I think we need to play a turn 1 Stone Coil so that we have sack fodder on turn 2. All right. 1/1 Stone Coil. Xander's Lounge. All right. I'm definitely playing Deadly Dispute, so... Murkwater, swing. The fact that they have a Xander's Lounge and they don't have Karuga as a companion, is this just like Grixis? I really don't want to pass and then they just hold up like Make Disappear and then blow us out. All right, let's just Deadly Dispute now. Emery, which I can play if I play Cornucopia. All right, so play this for 0. and then cast Emery. All right, Thoughtseize us. So one of these, presumably Deadly Dispute. So they're just like Grixis mid-range is my guess. That's not a good sign. I assume Emery's dying then, because they took Reality Chip. No, they're just Thoughtseizing us again. They're not taking Deadly Dispute. They're taking all of the artifacts that I can just get back. Okay, so Deadly Dispute, eat this 0 mana Cornucopia. All right, shock this in, target the Reality Chip, cast the Reality Chip. Top card of our deck is Cornucopia. Voldaren Estate. City of Brass for vampires, plus you can pay 5 to make a blood, 1 reduced per vampire. Corpse Appraiser. All right, you should target a Stonecoil or Kinnan. Target Stonecoil. Mox Amber on top. So if I go chip equip here, I can cast the Amber off the top, and then I can cast Stonecoil for 1. So chip equip, cast Amber, then Emery targets Stonecoil, then cast Stonecoil for 1 mana. And we are pro multicolor, so we can block this Corpse Appraiser. Another Voldaren Estate. They have Preacher of the Schism in their deck. Preacher of the Schism. And they attack with the Corpse Appraiser. Apparently nobody bothers to read Stonecoil Serpent. All right, we drew Kinnan, so let's play Witching Well. Actually, no, let's play Kinnan first. I guess I don't have... No, I should play Kinnan first. So green, blue, play Kinnan, then tap this for blue. Let's fetch the Cornucopia out of our graveyard, then cast the Cornucopia. X is 1, blue, play the Witching Well, trigger. I haven't played a land yet, so I guess that's fine. So, okay, Scry, Amber, and Takenuma. That is fine. All right, play Takenuma, play Amber, and then we can play another Horn. If I get this Emery off the top, I just need to find stuff off the top though, right? So blue, tap. Oh, I don't need to tap that. I guess I probably am going to make blue more than black. Play the Horn. I guess I don't actually need to play this first, right? Hang on, let's back up. Play Emery. Keep this Emery that has the chip on it. So trigger, milled this over. Kinnan is on top. All right, blue, tap, play Cornucopia. Done. Double blue, Thassa's Oracle. Trigger, top cards. There's a lot of stuff there. Okay. Let's keep Deadly Dispute on top of my deck. And then pass to them. Man, this Reality Chip is putting in some work this game, eh? Black, blue, white for vampires. Colorless. Edgar Charmed Groom. He's just like a guy, right? He's a vampire lord. Sure. Preacher. So they just make a dude, right? Yeah. No blocks. All right, I need to set a stop on my own upkeep so that I can cast this Deadly Dispute off the top. So cast Deadly Dispute, paying black and black, I guess. Eating Oracle. What do I have in my graveyard? Ornithopter, Mox Amber. Okay, so eat the Oracle, then draw for turn. Okay, blue, cast Witching Well, trigger, land to the bottom, Springleaf Drum on top because it's basically mana positive. Then cast the drum. All right, cast the Amber, and then keep the new Amber. Then we tap the Amber for blue, we cast the drum, Sage on top, play this. All right, we've got some draw in Witching Wells, so tap this, activate Witching Well, another land. We need to find Song of Creation. Actually, we technically don't. We can just go through our whole deck with Reality Chip, I suppose. Blue, Emery, trigger, keep this one, mill some more, another land. All right, let's make sure, let's see. I'm not gonna block with Kinnan, so blue here, play Ornithopter, and tap for blue here. Pop the Witching Well to draw some cards. There's Song of Creation on top. So we've already played our land for turn, right? We've got 4 mana here, that's Song of Creation, and then we can just turbo through the rest of this. So we need blue, green, red, cast Song, leaving blue. All right, Emery, I don't have black mana to play that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just cast Ornithopter. Trigger, draw some cards, resolve Ornithopter, cast. Let's Emery out a Springleaf Drum from the graveyard. Cast the Springleaf Drum. Trigger. I haven't played my second land from this, right? So tap for blue, play Witching Well. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I have Stonecoils, right? Cast this for 0. A drum. All right, and now we can just play Oracle and win the game. Cast Oracle. We have 3 cards left in our deck. Oracle triggers. We have a bunch of blue devotion. Win the game. All right. So 4-color Sands Green Vampires. I guess no. Running Volley doesn't kill Preacher. They're a Thoughtseize deck. So let's see. I probably don't want Wishclaw. Let's get rid of Blink. I think I need to try to go under them considering what they're doing. Play ley lines. No, cut a stone. Let's try this, I guess. Although they're blue, so they maybe have counter spells. I don't know. Let's just do this for now. Leyline is in our hand, but we only have 1 mana, but we've got Witching Well to fix for more mana. All right, I'll keep this. Reveal Leyline. Watery Grave. Tapped. All right, land, blue, Witching Well. Top cards, don't want either of these. Bottom both. Plays Deep Cavern Bat, which can't target us. So this was a really good call here. We are not finding lands. That is bad. All right, back to them. Another tapped Watery Grave. Then the bat attacks us. All right, it's a Springleaf Drum. It's something that we can play. Back to them. White. Some other color. Another color. Edgar. All right, we take 1. Can we please draw a land? No. All right, we're just never drawing a land. So we're 13 cards into our deck because I scried 2 to the bottom. Thank you for the sub, Bonsai Shibe. Hey, Song Creation Pog. Indeed. White, blue, blue, black with Vampire. Another Edgar that legend rules, but then one of them dies and comes back as a what now? It comes back as like a casket. Upkeep, create a 1/1 flying, a 1/1 lifelink, and then put a counter on this, and then, okay, yeah, all right. Spire. So, blue, green. Let's play Amber. Play Kinnan. All right, so now we can generate all the colors we need for Song and potentially win the game. So this is the only one that produces red, so tap this for red, then tap this one for blue, then play another Mox Amber, and keep this one, and then tap this one for green. Then we Song of Creation, and we'll use up the red here. All right, Cornucopia for 0 to draw some more cards. Trigger. All right, we are doing the thing. Mox Amber. Triggers. Keep this new one. Then we'll play Stone Coil for 0. Triggers. It dies. Play Stone Coil for 0. It dies. All right, so the drum is the only way that we can produce black. I know we have black mana off Takenuma, right? So Takenuma, then, and we've played all of our lands, right? Yeah. Deadly Dispute, pay this one and pay green and eat the tapped drum. So trigger, then we draw some more cards. All right, make black, then Deadly Dispute, eat the horn, trigger, draw some more cards, sack this for black. Cast another Deadly Dispute. What am I eating this time? Probably Witching Well? Yeah, eat the Witching Well. Trigger, draw some more. All right, Ornithopter, trigger, cast the drum. Play the horn for 0. Draw, tap this one for blue. Play another drum. Trigger to draw. Drum resolves. Okay, we're out of 0 drops. So the cheapest thing I can play is Chip. So tap this for blue. Play Chip. Actually, hang on. I have enough mana that I can play another song, right? So I can go red, green. Yeah, so... But if I play another song and it fails, because I can produce... I guess the Reality Chip is sort of a break-even card, right? Yeah, all right. So drum, blue, tap this, chip, draw some more. What do we draw? More lands. Top card is Witching Well. Let's tap this for blue. If I... equip to one of these, I can then cast this off the treasure token, but I'm rapidly running out of mana. I'm down 2 amber. 3 ambers have already been deployed. I can also Otawara Mox Amber back to my hand, right? So Otawara, Mox Amber, then play Mox Amber, and we draw. Okay. Emery gets us closer to the end here. So Emery from our hand. Trigger, mill some more. And we have 4 total mana left, so we can play 2 spells. Tap for blue, play a drum, trigger, blue, play Witching Well, and then trigger this. It doesn't matter. Bottom, top, whatever. And then Thoracle wins the game now. So, where is Thoracle? It's way over here, right? Yeah. Thoracle. Trigger. Ba-ba-da-da. It takes surprisingly long to go through these song leagues just because of how many clicks and drawing it takes. Round number 3. This hand looks really good. Keep it. All right. Spire, play drum, play amber. Over to them. Swamp. A swamp that looks like an island. All right, so land. So let me think this through. I go Kinnan, then I have access to 4 mana, but it's only in 2 different colors. So I tap for black and some other color, blue. Tap black and blue, let's say. And then we go Deadly Dispute, eat, I don't know, the drum, let's say, right? And then we have 2 floating. So if they kill Kinnan with the Deadly Dispute on the stack, then I don't make the other, I don't make the mana that I need off the treasure token, but that's probably fine. All right, so blue, green, play Kinnan, tap for black, tap for blue. What if I just Deadly Dispute him? No, that doesn't work, right? Because I need the treasure token and him. I could also play Ornithopter first, but I want to hold it for song. So Deadly Dispute, eat the drum. Oh ho ho, they allowed it to resolve. All right, green. Oh wait, no, I need red mana. Right, so it doesn't work. Well, that was a pretty good turn anyway. So I guess we just fizzled that and try to win next turn. Cling to dust the drum out of our graveyard. Another swamp. So is this the Waste Not mono black deck? Fatal Push our dude, All right, I think we can still win anyway. So Tide Channel, and then we go Song of Creation. Blue, red, green, colorless. Ornithopter, cast, trigger. All right, I can play Spire, then Emery, off the blue, trigger. Are we? I think we're actually bricking here, right? Yeah. That's a shame. I've played my land for turn, right? And I just have 1 mana off of Amber, so I am actually going to discard all of this. But we have a Song of Creation in play, so we can get the thing going again next turn. All right, trigger, discard our hand. I got into Moto recently because I watched you play on stream a lot, and I would have gone to time with this deck so quickly, Lamau. I don't think it takes, like, going to time long, but it does take a lot of clicks. All right, well, they're not doing anything. Okay, so Stonecoil Serpent from the graveyard. Target the Stonecoil. Cast the Stonecoil for 0. Trigger. A valuable Kinnan has appeared. So let's go blue, green, Kinnan. Trigger. Blue. I guess I'm going to play this horn for 0. All right. Cast the horn for 0. All right, we're going to get there. Opponent Murderous Riders are dude. All right, float blue in response. I guess I could Otawara it back to my hand. I don't think that's a good use of mana. No, it's fine. Just float blue in response. This resolves. Cast Ornithopter. Draw. Play Stonecoil for 0. Draw. Play Drum. Draw. There's Thoracle. All right. Play New Mox Amber. Trigger. Keep New Amber. Can I play the second Song of Creation and then still have a 0 drop? Yes, I can. Ho boy. Ho boy. Red. Green. Tap. Play another Song of Creation. And then I've got some lands to play, right? So play this, another land. Okay, blue, play Witching. No, blue, play... Actually, I shouldn't do that, right? No, I should. Blue, play Witching Well. Triggers, drawn so many cards. So many cards. Deadly Dispute. So this on the bottom, Deadly Dispute on the top. Play Ornithopter. I need to be careful not to deck out here. Oh, I have another land drop. Clearwater. So 3 spells equals drawing 12 cards. So I need to play Oracle as the card as spell number 3. So Amber, play the Porn Horn. All right, and now blue, blue, Thoracle. All right, so they're mono black, like probably Waste Not, mid-range, like whatever the heck they are. So I don't want Crypt, I don't want Rending or Torch. I probably want to take Hand Disruption. So Leyline of Sanctity. Maybe Antiquities War? I don't know. They're probably a really slow deck, right? So we get rid of blue. No, they have Shieldred in their deck, so we do need an answer to that. So I'm inclined to say Wish Claw. Probably not Antiquities War. Let's see. Stonecoil. And we need to get rid of one more thing. Witching Well. Just like shave all of that. All right, that's fine. All right, we got a Leyline. We got our combo. We're good. Keep. Reveal Leyline. Mwahaha. No Thought Seizes for you. We drew another Leyline. Oh, well. Beseiju, Drum, go. Another Swamp. Okay, I probably need Deadly Dispute to eat stuff, so let's Murkwater, play an Amber. There is the potential that I get something I can play here if I just do it now. So Deadly Dispute, here, let's eat the superfluous Amber. Cling to Dust the Amber, sure. All right, nothing to do. Let's pass. I don't want to play the Amber in case I draw land that I can use to play the Song of Creation or like an Ornithopter or something to tap the Springleaf Drum. Graveyard, Trespasser. All right, there's an Ornithopter. So Ornithopter. I technically don't need to play Song of Creation right now, but if I don't, then it's so bad for us if they just untap and have Shieldred, right? Okay, let's do it. So green, blue, red. Tap this, play Song of Creation, play Amber, trigger. I'm thinking just like what happens if we just brick here, right? Because we don't actually have mana. I do need to find a land. All right, so Amber, trigger. I'm very surprised that we drew no lands out of all of that. All right, well, we didn't draw a single land, so now our hand goes away. My God, if they play Shieldred here, we're dead. I was like considering what if I just wait a turn, but even if I waited a turn, all of the things I have just draw more spells anyway, or draw more cards anyway. Fatal Push our Ornithopter so that the Springleaf Drum doesn't have a thing to tap for. Okay. Graveyard Trespasser has 2 things that it can eat. 3 things that it can eat. Eats the Reality Chip. All right. Oof. So Deadly Dispute. I guess the Drum is more liable to actually tap for stuff than the Amber is. So eat the Amber, draw some cards, play a land, play Ornithopter, trigger, play another land, and I can play another Song of Creation now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Blue, red, green, tap this, play Song, trigger. I have another land drop, play that, play Drum. 4 cards, a spell. 4 cards, a spell. Stone Coil for 0. We're down 2 Ornithopters, right? Fatal Push our Ornithopter, sure. Huh. All right, we have no more plays. We're not losing anything that important. Like, it would have been horrible if we just hit both of our Oracles, right? So, we can't do anything, so back to them, discard our hand. Damping Sphere. That's not too bad. It does prevent us from winning, like, in 1 turn, but we can still draw a lot. The Porn Horn. All right, let's tap. I can only do it once, right? So play this, tapping, I guess, these ones. X is 1. All right, done. Triggers. This resolves. Then we've got double lands. I can Otawara this back to their hand. Let me see. So Spire. It's 4 mana to Otawara. So I should just wait and do this on their end step, right? No, wait, I can't do that because the songs make me just discard everything. So I have to do everything right now. So we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I'm not going to be able to do it this turn, am I? All right, let's play Amber. Triggers. Oh no, we drew our second Oracle. Oh no. Oh no. All right, Riverglide. I have another land drop, right? How do I win from here? I've already have Otawara deployed and I'm going to lose Blink of an Eye, right? I could hypothetically play like a really, really big Stone Coil Serpent maybe. So I'm losing Blink of an Eye. I'm losing Otawara. So I have no more bounce spells to get it back. So my only way to win now is just play a really big Stone Coil. Yeah. And there's 2 discard triggers, so I can't even like... No, that doesn't work. Okay. So let's play Thoracle. It costs 4 mana to play this. Jeez. This. We draw a bunch, and this triggers, and we have too many cards still. All right, what do I want on top? None of these cards. Played all my lands. I can't play any more spells because Damping Sphere. No, I guess I can play Ornithopter, but I don't want to. Can I play? No, I can play Emery. So Emery costs 2. Yeah, that. All right, and then we mill a whole bunch. Opponent Shieldred's Edict, sure. Okay, so we only have 6 cards in our deck, so even if I Emery a Stone Coil out, then I have 1 card left. Sign in Blood, targeting us? No, targeting them. Okay. They should have done it targeting us, because then we can't play anything. So we're dead, right? We draw a card for turn, and then I bring back Stone Coil. We go to 1 card left in our deck, and then we can't even kill them in the time we have left, right? Yeah, this is the game. I can't actually win from here. Okay, so all I've seen from them is just like generic black spells. I don't think I play Antiquities War. Like the only reason that was a problem is because we literally had double Song and drew both the Oracles. I think this is probably still fine. Maybe Thoughtseize isn't as big of a problem. We can cut 1 Leyline for 1 Antiquities War. Let's do that. Also, the fact that we showed them Leyline means they're probably less likely to want hand disruption. We've got our combo, but we don't have more than 1 land. Yeah, that's not keepable. Well, that's more keepable. Keep this and put back... I'm inclined to say Ornithopter. Like that or Stone Coil. Let's put back Stone Coil. All right. Tide Channel, Witching Well. Spring Drum I want, Cornucopia I don't want. Swamp. So if I play Kinnan right now, it probably just dies before it does anything of value. So therefore, let's shock this in. Let's play Drum. Let's play Ornithopter. I guess I do just play it now, right? Yeah. Green, blue. And if they kill it, they kill it. They did not kill it. All right, I'm highly inclined to cast Deadly Dispute here. Let's attack them first and see if they try to kill Kinnan, and then we'll just sack Kinnan in response if they do. Attack with Kinnan. That's a no. All right, so I guess I don't have to sack anything. I can just sack the Witching Well to draw some cards. All right, sack the Witching Well. Back to them. I thought I might draw some lands off of that. I guess not. If near Deadlands, Murderous Rider, kill our Kinnan. All right. Ooh, another Kinnan. All right. Kinnan, the return of Kinnan. Tapping, Do I play Emery or Deadly? I think I play Deadly. We just need to hit a land this turn, right? So black, tap, Deadly, eating the Ornithopter. Draw some cards. There's a land. Now we can play Emery. And then Song of Creation next turn. Or Antiquities War, whichever. We have Ornithopter and Amber in the graveyard and Witching Well in the graveyard. Shieldred, yeah, that's a problem. Can't go off with Shieldred in play. Therefore, all right, Drum. Let's target Ornithopter and get that back. So we have 2 things. Yeah, all right, so Ornithopter, cast Ornithopter, and then blue, Antiquities War, trigger. I guess we grab Witching Well. I can also just make Stonecoil really huge, but that's probably not worth it. All right, grab Witching Well, play Witching Well, trigger Leyline and Song. I don't want either of those, bottom them both. I could just play the Stonecoil now for 3. That doesn't seem very good. Let's just pass. All right, it's 4 from this, and then we go to 9 off the draw. I feel like just deploying a bunch of artifacts might be worth it. Meat Hook Massacre. All right. These do become 5/5s, so, you know, resolve this. I guess I'm grabbing Amber because it's free, or do I just grab the corn? No, I just grab Amber because it's free, right? No, actually, are we just dead? Shieldred, Hive. I have to make this big enough that it can block Shieldred and not die to Ifnir. All right, grab an Amber. Play this. Play Bark Channel, and then Stonecoil. All right, X is 3. Preacher of the Schism. Pithing Needle. Okay. They brought in Pithing Needle? I guess for what, Emery? Beseiju. Sure. They're attacking with Shieldred. Okay, so Antiquities War goes off, right? No, they're not attacking with Shieldred. Yeah. We drew a land. Antiquities War goes off. Okay, so we attack with everything. They have to block 2 of them, unless they have Fatal Push somewhere in their hand, but presumably they have to block 2 of them. So let's just attack. Attack. Shieldred blocks here. All right, if Shieldred's blocking here, they don't have Fatal Push. And then blocks here. Sure. Damage. And then we killed them anyway. All right. Well, Antiquities War came in clutch there. On the play for round 4. This hand doesn't do anything. Mole. This hand is better than the last one and keepable. So keep this hand. I'm putting back Ornithopter. Yeah. All right. Shock and Breeding Pool. Play Witching Well. I don't actually need either of these, so bottom both of them. I guess let's play Mox Amber. Temple Le Garden. So, Malia? Question mark? So Riverglide. Then Kinnan. Then tap this for blue. Play Witching Well. Trigger. I guess Emery's okay. Bottom that. Top Emery. Okay, they're not playing anything. It's Greasefang. It's 100% Greasefang. So we have 5 mana, so I can activate Witching Well and then decide if I want to do something else. Activate the Witching Well, like if we drew a Springleaf Drum, for example. Baloo. Play the Emery. Trigger. What do we got? We milled over 2 songs. Ugh, that's really bad. All right, show me the Greasefang tech. Grizzly Salvage. Essica's, Liliana, lands. All right, Essica's ain't too bad. All right, here comes Greasefang. Put 6 freaking cats, or 6 power of cats, plus the Chariot into play. There's also a second Chariot in the graveyard. No blocks. So they can bring another Chariot back. Another Emery, you say. Well, I can, I guess, use this Emery to Deadly Dispute. Kind of have to, right? So Emery, target the Witching Well. And then we will black. How much damage is this going to be next turn? Jessica's Chariot comes back. The cats that it makes crew itself. And then they have 4, 8, 10, 12, 14. I have to block 2 things. Now I have to block 1 thing. I have to have a blocker. All right, Deadly Dispute. Play black here. A land. Eat the Emery. All right, we drew Song of Creation. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So green, blue, red, Song of Creation. Oh boy. I probably need to get Emery into play, right? Yeah. So Emery, trigger, then Emery triggers, mill this over. We haven't played a land, so play land, play drum, trigger, cast the horn for 0, trigger, cast the Stonecoil for 0, trigger. I have played, no, okay, I've got 1 more land drop. Yeah, 1 more land drop. So I've got access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Tap this for black, tapping Emery. Cast Deadly Dispute, sacking the irrelevant Astral Cornucopia. Draw, Amber, trigger, keep the new Amber, blue, chip. We have 23 cards left, so I can go Wish Claw, go fetch another Mana Source. I can also just equip the reality chip here and start playing stuff off the top. It depends on what's on the top, though. It costs 1 mana to channel Otawara. Blue, channel Otawara bouncing Amber. Replay Amber. Then blue, play drum, draw some cards. Horn is on the top. Okay, so I have plenty of mana. So let's drum here, tapping this. Let's equip, doesn't matter which one, Kinnan. Cast the horn for 0. Trigger. Horn resolves. Pop this for blue. Blink of an eye. No kick, targeting Amber. Draw. Turns to hand. Replay Amber. Draw. I'm out of land drops, right? Yeah. Ornithopter. Stone Coil for 0. Float mana. Amber. Trigger. All right, and now they're tapped out, so Oracle wins the game. Oracle trigger. All right, so it's Grease Fang. So we definitely want Rending Volley, and we want Torch the Tower, and we don't want Wish Claw, one of these, Blink of an Eye, Witching Well. What else? We can only cut so many things. Witching Well. Probably the Witching Wells are just not that great. All right, let's do that. I say they're not that great because they are really good. Like, the better thing is if you can get to the 4 mana to pop them for 2 cards, but against the Grease Fang, we're probably not doing that. Oh, this hand's so close to being good, but we have no lands. Molt. This hand is keepable. Keep, put back a torch. Maybe I'm overboarding too. Like, maybe I don't need all the torches. All right, so Mana Confluence, Amber. Can't actually play Emery, so Witching Well. Trigger. Bottom both of these. Over to them. Second land. Opponent plays Raffine's Informant. Conniving away. Parhelion. Okay, well then. Spire. Play a Kinnan. Green. Blue. I don't have red mana anymore, so tap for blue. Play Emery. Trigger. Alright then. Back to them. I could have held up Torch, but I feel like it's better to try to win the game. Yeah, there's the Grease Fang. Sure. I actually have to trade with Raffine's Informant, right? 5, 9, 13, 16. So if I don't block this, then Mana Confluence is off. Wait, what just happened? Misclicked? Yeah, they misclicked. Oh well. Round 5 on the draw. Once again, this is very close to being good, but has no lands in it. We're playing against a Karuga deck. We must mulligan. I would keep, if any card in this hand was replaced by a, no, if any card but Springleaf Drum in this hand was replaced by a land, I would keep it. So Molt. All right, still has Song of Creation, still has stuff to do. I will get rid of Blink of an Eye. It's Karuga deck, it's presumably Karuga Fires or Quint. I guess it could be Quint, but I need critical mass here, so let's put Blink back. Rogran Triumph, play a tapped Breeding Pool. Indotha Triumph, still not conclusively one or the other. All right, let's play Tide Channel and Kinnan. And then if they've got Leyline Binding, so be it. Stomping Ground. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, so it's not Quint. It is definitely Fires. Ooh, I can go off right now. Spire, Mox Amber, green, blue, red. Song of Creation. Play Horn for 0. Trigger. All right, Spire, Deadly Dispute, eating this. So black, another thing, eat the horn. Then resolve this. All right, if I pop the treasure, I have to play Emery first, right? So Emery, blue, trigger. There's Stone Coil, mill. Play Stone Coil for 0. There's Mox Amber. Play a Mox Amber. Trigger. Keep the new Amber. Play Ornithopter. All right, I think we're gonna get there. I don't have access to non-blue or green mana though. So I've played my lands for the turn. So the next best option right now is Witching Well. Yeah, Witching Well. Trigger. Springleaf Drum I want. So keep Springleaf Drum on the top. Play Ornithopter. Trigger. Ooh, double Springleafs. Tap for blue, cast Springleaf Drum. Okay, at this point, I don't think we can fizzle. Play a drum, tap for black, tap this one. Deadly Dispute, eating the amber that we're going to replace anyway. Draw, 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 draw. Play new amber, cast Stone Coil for 0. Play Ornithopter, Horn for 0. A blue, play drum, cast Stone Coil for 0. Draw. Our devotion is 4 blue currently. Ornithopter. So Oracle wins now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll draw 2 when we cast it, so we'll have 5 left in the deck, so we win. All right, so it's versus Fires. I don't want Crypt. I don't want any of these removal spells. I don't want anti-counter magic. I guess technically Malevolent Hermit could be used to like counter their Fires or their Enigmatic Incarnation or something, but that seems like a poor use of resources. Also, this is in the form of a creature that we have to have sitting in play that they can just remove anyway. So I think we just run back exactly the same thing until we see otherwise. This hand is not very good. We've got like turn 2 Kinnan into nothing. We do have an Emery to find something maybe. All right, I'll keep. Leyline of the Void. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay, so we need to play Stonecoil now so that we have an artifact in play for Emery on a later turn. Also so that we have other colors. So Riverglide, Stonecoil for 1. I guess no, right? Because Emery doesn't matter because Leyline. Indotha. Okay, well, let's get Kinnan out. Mystical Dispute. All right then, well, attack with this 1/1. Lift Top, Retreat, Fable, Another Stonecoil. We got to get some kind of action going. Witching Well, trigger. Don't need either of these. Bottom of these both. All right, play this. I guess I do want to like fix the top card of my deck so that it's a Song of Creation. So let's just play Oracle. Top 3 is all cards I don't want, so no to any of those. Over to them. Discards 2 lands to the Fable. Attack with Shaman token. Sure, I'll just kill this off. That's fine. Block, block. Tulsamir. Sure. All right, none of this is a problem so far, although 6 power is sort of maybe an issue. All right, let's, I could just pop Witching Well to draw some cards. I guess if I'm not doing that and I'm just casting Deadly Dispute, then I'm probably not sacking the Witching Well. I'm sacking Stonecoil, and that's 3 mana anyway, so I may as well just go land and then just pop Witching Well on their turn. All right, over to them. So Fable flips over, plays another land, shocks it in. All right, take 6 from the Wolves, Karuga to hand, and they're leaving open 2 mana. All right, pop Witching Well. So we've got 2 turns to not die. Okay, let's play the Pornhorn. Let's play Amber. I am going to play Emery, so turn this Amber online. Mystical Dispute, you say? All right, can't pay that. So Stonecoil, pay for 1. This can at least block one of these things. Swing, 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 block one of them. All right, we're at 7. Plays Karuga, they draw 3 cards. All right, we really needed to draw. So I have a blocker here, let's go. I guess this Amber doesn't tap right now, right? So let's go black, colorless. No, actually I need to have a different one tapped. Tap this one. Deadly Dispute, eat the Amber. Well, we're just getting nothing. So drum, play a land. I have to block here and I have to block at one other place. So play Ornithopter and then we just pass. If they have L removal, we lose. They had L removal. All right, I still don't think I change anything. Yeah. So they brought in Mystical Dispute, which is kind of a problem. So what if I bring in, what, Malevolent and Destiny Spinner? I guess Destiny Spinner. What's bad? Is there anything I actually want to bounce? I want to bounce maybe Temporary Lockdown. Probably don't want Wishclaw. So let's bring these in. Let's try that, I think. I guess the Stonecoils also barely matter. All right, let's just bring in all of these. Antiquities War might also be a thing that matters. Maybe. I'm going to swap out one Thoracle for Antiquities War. Because blocking with Thoracle basically doesn't matter in this matchup for the most part. So I think it's fine if we just have one of it. This hand is no good. Well, this hand's better. All right, keep, put back. I want to hit a land drop every turn. So I'm inclined to just say Malevolent Hermit. All right. Oh, they did have Leyline of the Void. Ugh. All right. Clearwater, Witching Well. What's on top? Kinnan is kind of relevant, but not with the hand that we have. So let's just bin both of these. Tap land. All right. We probably do need to play Emery if we have a Mox Amber and then. All right. So we need to play Emery first. So Amber, play Emery, exiling 4 lands. Okay. Witching Well. Bottom this garbage again. Play Spire. Go. Sulfur Falls. Stomp our Emery. Sure. Oh, that puts us a mana down. Ooh, we drew Song of Creation, so now we just need 1 land. Mana Confluence. Back to them. 1 land, come on. 1 land, come on. And we get blown out by Mystical Dispute and Leyline Binding. There's a land. We can't not play it. Like, we have to. Tap, tap, red, colorless. Why did they take so long to think about that? Like, yeah, okay. Counter us. Plays Bone Crusher. All right, rather than the Pornhorn, let's just pop a well. Well, can't do anything, so back to them. So we take 4 from this giant. We go to 14. Puts Karuga in their hand, still representing Leyline Binding mana. Another Song of Creation, which if we play, they'll bind it, right? Or they can just have Mystical Dispute. So let's play Destiny Spinner first. We're not under that much pressure. All right, Destiny Spinner. I guess if the spell that they have is Mystical Dispute, then I can pay for it with Reality Chip. No, I can't, because I don't have Amber active yet. All right, play Destiny Spinner. Play the Reality Chip. Okay, I won't pay for your Mystical Dispute, All right, yeah. Take 4 from Bone Crusher. Karuga, draw 2 cards. The only card they can really be representing here is Leyline Binding, right? So, I mean, yeah, if they have Leyline Binding, they have Leyline Binding. So, Song of Creation, green, blue, red, and then a color. Cast Pornhorn for 0. Trigger. There's the Leyline Binding. Well, we at least get to draw some cards off of it. We've got an Emery that's just going to exile some more stuff, unfortunately. So, let's see. We go Amber, play Drum. I mean, I don't want this on top of my deck, so I guess it's as good as time as any to play Emery. Blue, this, play Emery. Trigger. Song of Creation is on top. Excellent. I do have to chump block them, right? I have to chump block Karuga. So attack, attack. Emery's not useful anyway, so chump block Karuga. We go to 4. Enigmatic Incarnation. Sacking the Leyline of the Void and getting Tulsimir, which can kill the Destiny Spinner. And then they just have a counterspell in their hand, maybe, for Song. All right. Well, green, blue. Tap this for red, I guess. No, I guess I should avoid using these until I have Kinnan. So red. Tap this one. If they just have Mystical Dispute, you've, like, got to be kidding me if they have a third one. But, all right. Yeah, if you've got a third one, you've got a third one. Song of Creation. Jesus Christ. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah. All right. So we lose the game now. All right. 3-2 with Song. There's not much to say about the deck. Like, it's fun, in quotes, but it's also very fragile and inconsistent, and you can disrupt it in all kinds of different ways. It's not resilient at all. So, you know, it's just going to always be worse than combo decks like Lotus Field, Amalia, etc. I really don't like the Wishclaw Talisman. There's other bounce spells you could potentially play besides Blink of an Eye. I thought about Geist Wave because sometimes you bounce your own stuff, like you bounce your own Amber to replay it. And I don't know if this is the correct breakdown here of Horns to Stonecoil Serpents, because sometimes the Horn being in play matters for like Emery or for Deadly Dispute sack fodder. So I don't know if 4-2 in favor of Serpents is the best thing. The sideboard also probably needs work. It seems all right. Other than that, other than like these two, this is pretty much like the core package of the deck. There's also the possibility that you could shave one of the 2 Thoracles for some other card that would help you win in other situations. But overall, I feel like, yeah, this is pretty much the deck. So that is Kinnan Song.